Excuse me. Just for a second.
Right, so Sunderland 2, Birmingham 1. Well, that was far from our best performance of the season. Like, we weren't very good. I'll be honest, that was not a good performance from Sunderland today. I don't know why, we just didn't seem to have much of a game plan today. And I think that was pretty obvious because we just didn't really know what to do with the ball. Like, to be fair, I'm gonna assume that Bart, Patterson and Gooch and Hume probably had more touch of the ball than anybody else. Because all they just seem to do is just pass to each other, pass the ball to Dan Neil, who was always marked by about 3 fucking players. He would then pass it back, then Jack Clark would pass it backwards to Dennis Serkin. It was just... It wasn't a very fun match to watch. But, at the end of the day, we got the 3 points. That's all that matters. Now it's time to run through the teams. With Sunderland win with a 4-3-3, it seemed. With Patterson in goal, Gooch, Hume, Bart, Serkin in the back 4. Okay, for some reason, SofaScore's got Roberts in midfield. Was he in midfield? That's probably not correct. It's probably more of a 4-2-3-1 actually, because you have Neil and Mitchell hold midfielders. Roberts, Diallo and Clark go behind Alex Pritchard. Yeah, it's also good. That's definitely the wrong formation there. Oh dear. Birmingham looks so they matched us with 4-2-3-1. Ruddy in goal. Colin, Roberts, Long, Trusty the back 4. Bakuna and Bielik midfielders. Chong, Hall and Kadra behind Djukiewicz. Benches Sunderland we had O'Nine, Gelhardt, Anderson, Ekwa, Bass, Bar and Lihaj. Birmingham had Bellingham, Medjbury, Hogan, James, Everett, Dean and Chang. To be fair, the first half it was pretty uneventful. We actually almost took the lead within the first 4 minutes. Alex Pritchard was unfortunate to score. It was a brilliant block in the end from the Birmingham defender who did block it. But big opportunity to go 1-0 up there. And then from there, the whole defenders just passing on the back thing kind of took place. You know, Birmingham were pressuring us. We know they had us boxed in really. Their attackers were doing the jobs by boxing us in. And we're trying to break forward. Ahmad Roberts trying to create stuff on the right hand side. They just weren't having any luck. Clark just wasn't having any of the ball. Like whenever we're trying to get it out to the left hand side, Clark was just getting fucking man marketing and tackled pretty easily. Our attackers just weren't having any luck whatsoever. To be fair, I think the main part of that was due to the fact that Pritchard was acting as like a centre forward, and he was out to be. It just wasn't working. You know, he wasn't being that outlet that we needed him to be. And to be fair, like, it was clear as day that whole Pritchard striker thing was not working against Cardiff. Like, that was clear as day. I don't know why we're trying to get in the day. It didn't work again today, so I'm hoping for against Huddersfield on Tuesday we go back to our usual system. And yeah, funny enough, it was actually a pretty poor touch from Alex Pritchard, which gave Birmingham their goal. I don't know why. I don't know whether Ahmad overhit the pass or what, but Pritchard touch was just fucking. He had a touch of a fucking donkey. Sorry, Havertz. It was just an awful touch from Pritchard. And then Birmingham broke forward. I mean, to be fair, it was just so easy because we were so exposed. Because Dennis Serkin was pushing way too much. Chong literally had the whole of the fucking right hand side to himself. He then pretty easily broke the break free. Ball into the middle. George Hall unmarked taps it in the bottom left corner. Birmingham fans go fucking crazy. And it was in this in celebration where unfortunately some dickhead Birmingham fan decided to throw a flare or a pyro over the stand, and unfortunately it did hit a kid on the head. Now, I'm going to talk about this now before I forget. This is getting absolutely ridiculous now. Steve Davison, right? You've come out and said, "Oh yeah, we don't feel the need to change much about changing the whether we move the away fans, whether to get tighter security." Because there's a whole thing about the away fans getting tightly checked. Well, clearly the last 2 games, as elite especially, it just hasn't fucking happened, has it? Because last game against Hull, they brought in the pyros. Thankfully, the Hull fan who had the pyro was fucking shit at throwing, so it didn't actually leave the fucking concourse. And unfortunately, again today, Birmingham managed to fucking throw a flare, hit a kid in the head. You know, like, please, like, what's it gonna take for the club to do something about it? Like, someone's gonna get fucking seriously injured or maybe even killed before they take action. Like, it's just, I mean, to be fair, like, if you're gonna impose tighter security, how the fuck did Birmingham manage to sneak at least 2 fucking pyros in? Because they fucking set another one off. Hull managed to sneak one in last week. Who's gonna stop fucking Hull fans from sneaking one in? Watford fans again in 2 weeks' time. Like, we need to fucking prevent this from happening again. Like, someone's gonna get seriously injured from fucking a pyro hitting them on the head. It's just, come on, man. Please, someone at the club sort this shit out. And then, you know, first off again, like, we just didn't seem to fucking get a grip of the rest of the first half. Birmingham were looking more like getting a second goal. George Hall came off injured. He was replaced by Joe Bellingham. However, in the last minute of first half injury time, we do manage to get an equaliser. And do it count from being from a corner? Because ball whipped in. Pritchard, I mean, to be fair, fucking Pritchard. I mean, to be fair, please, can someone tell me how he's not been taken off set pieces? How is Pritchard still being allowed to take corners, man? Is no one else gonna fucking go through a pair of balls to go over like Jack Clark? From when I've seen them take corners, they're much better than Pritchard's. Even Ahmad's got better corners than Pritchard. Pritchard is so shite at fucking corners. Why don't we get someone else to take them? But somehow, thanks to pure luck, Pritchard's corner went over everybody. Bloody Danny Bott and fucking Ahmad was waiting in the back, so he managed to fucking head it back into play. And then I don't know what happened. Like, I think Ruddy just completely missed it, whatever. But then Hume had an empty net. 10-2. He then gets the equaliser before half time. And then again, the first 50 minutes of the second half, it was just the same old shit. We were fucking boxed in our half. We couldn't get ball forward, and it was just horrible to watch. But then Mowbray, for actually managed to get his substitutions right this week, takes Gooch and Michu off, which I found surprising. I mean, 2 fouls. I was expecting Gooch to be taken off. Michu, again, I don't know why Michu got brought off. 19 and Gelhardt both come on, and this is where this game completely changes, because Gelhardt finally managed to act as the fucking outlet we needed, because he was then allowing Diallo, Robertson, Clark to have fucking space. He was managing to defend Gelhardt came on and did a pretty good job. And 09 as well, coming in at the back, he was managing to fucking push us up, because Hume was now able to fucking go on the wing. 09 was getting the balls out much quicker. It was just so much better, and from there we played some great football. Roberts trying to fucking, I don't know how he fucking missed this opportunity. I mean, to be fair, so he took a massive touch. Ruddy was coming out the box. Roberts tried to fucking lob him. He completely skied it. Birmingham then make a couple of subs themselves. Hogan and Medri both come off for Djukic and Kadra. And then we do go in front from there finally. Ahmad, who's fucking clearly just sick of literally Clark and Gerhard not making any options for him. He just goes himself. Goes on the left foot. Brilliant finish into the bottom left corner. We then go 2-1 up. And then almost immediately, Dennis Serkin stands his ground. Chong, who, to be fair, Chong had Serkin in his back pocket the whole game, let's be honest. Serkin stands his ground. Chong goes in, elbow first. Elbows Serkin in the face. Chong, while doing this, runs into Serkin. Serkin then gets booked. And then gets sent, and then it was a second look got sent off. Like, Chong completely conned the referee there, by the way. Like, yes, you can argue that Serkin blocked him, but all you're doing is you stand on his ground. And if had Serkin not fucking done that, Chong would have had the entirety of the fucking right flank to run for. So Serkin, albeit it wasn't a yellow card, he took one for the team, and in the end probably helped us get over the line. And then, last 10 minutes, Birmingham threatened, but for the first time seems like forever at home, we defended well. No mucking around the ball, just, some proper clearances, proper defending, and we got over the line in the end, and due to results elsewhere, it was a massive 3 points. It really was, because I'll go on to the results now. If it'll let me. So yeah, Millwall beat Preston. I mean, to be fair, I think Millwall probably were looking towards getting the playoff place anyway. But they beat Preston. Coventry battered QPR. I mean, to be fair, it's QPR, so it wasn't going to happen. Luton won, which I think was expected really. Again, I think Luton probably got the playoff spot confirmed. West Brom were 1-0 down against Stoke when it came up from behind to win 2-1, so they won. Watford beat Bristol City. And then Blackburn and Hull kick off at the quarter 8. Hopefully Hull do us a favour there. In terms of the league table, that actually puts us in up to 9th place, only 1 point off the top 6 as it stands. Obviously we have to rely on Hull to beat Blackburn in order for us to remain only 1 point off 6th place. It's getting tighter, and funny enough, Watford are now only 3 points behind 6th place. They're now being dragged in because they won as well today. I think I mentioned that. Their win means they're now in a playoff hunt. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting end to the season, and I'm looking forward to it. Like I mentioned before, right? The pressure is off us, but like we're not fucking expected to get them to fucking win these games. Like, the pressure's off us. Like, the teams above us, like say your Prestons, Coventry, Blackburns, they're expected to fucking get that last playoff spot. Norwich were, but to be fair, I think Norwich have fucked it now. Let's be honest. And West Brom and Watford now have a good chance as well. So who knows? Who knows what could happen? I mean, to be fair, just keep on winning games. You know, back-to-back wins again. You know, if we beat Huddersfield on Tuesday, that's the first time in the season we've won 3 in a row. Just see what happens. In terms of my man of the match, I'm probably going to give it to Ahmad. I mean, to be fair, I think at times, again, just probably could have been a team play a little bit more, but, you know, it was down to his moment of magic where he didn't win us the game, so got to give him credit for that. And I think that's everything. I mentioned the pyro, I mentioned right card. Yeah, that's pretty much everything to talk about, really. Yeah, Huddersfield at home on Tuesday night is going to be a massive game. Obviously, they've got a lot of momentum at the minute. Obviously, you know, they lost today, but yeah, they're coming in with a lot of momentum, so going to be an interesting game, that one. So, that's for me. Cheers for watching. I'll see you all next time.